stand with me and have a moment of silence. Then we'll have our pledge to the flag. In this time of year, we just need to remember each other. Remember the reason for the season. That's an old cliche, but everybody still needs to remember that. Remember your neighbors, those that are less fortunate. But, just watch out for each other each day as you go along. Let's bow our head. Have our pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Call roll, please.
Ms. Brown.
Here.
Mr. Griever.
Here.
Mr. Robinson.
Here.
Mr. Walker.
Here.
Mr. Long.
Here.
And Ms. Cruz. Here.
Item number 3, recognition of visitors and delegation participation. Rome Creek Elementary Student Spotlight.
This month we're highlighting Rome Creek. I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Long.
Good evening. My name is Angie Long, and I am the principal at Rome Creek Elementary. And the student that we wanted to highlight is Talia Ortiz. We chose her because she has been at Rome Creek since preschool, and she has been an outstanding student who has brought so much positivity and dedication during her time at our school. Her teachers shared, Talia is a well-rounded student. She rarely misses a day and stays on top of her schoolwork, even with all of her extracurricular activities, such as the school leadership team, cheer, and 4-H. Talia is always willing to help others and is not afraid to speak up despite what others may think. All of her teachers enjoy having her in class. Talia, we're so proud of you, and we know you will represent RCE well next year on the Hill. We look forward to seeing what the future has in store for you because we know you're going to do great things.
We have some flowers coming if you want a picture of those.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Thank you.
If I can have, I'd like to, for this moment, I'd like to, if it's okay with Mr. Walker, to have the board come
Go
down.
down the head.
Can you come down for a second? He's on his boot this week, so. And Miss Karen, come down.
That was a hesitation.
Oh, and Gavin. Let's get everybody. We are so very proud of our school board. They have obtained the Tennessee School Boards Association Board of Distinction honor. Tennessee school boards that seek this designation must meet specified requirements in 4 key areas: planning, policy, promotion, and board development. The Board of Distinction status is for 3 years, and this is an accomplishment that our board has received since 2002. And it takes a lot of work to do that. And the reason I asked Karen to come down is she sort of spearheads this and makes sure that they've met every requirement.
It
It's not
can't happen
easy.
without the board secretary. That's true.
It definitely can't, and so very proud of our board for continuing this honor, and we have a wonderful board, and I'm just so honored to work with them and what they do for our students and staff. They're just amazing. So here is our new plaque.
Get in here.
You gotta be in.
And Sarah is
We would also like to recognize our chairman, Mr. Kevin Long. We are so proud of him for receiving his Master School Board Level 5 board member. A Master Board member has achieved a level of personal and professional growth that sets the example to fellow board members. To achieve a level 5, a portfolio must be submitted for judging. Not everyone who submits a portfolio receives this, and it's very time consuming. You have to have a lot of hours invested in not only your school system, but going out to other school systems and observing their board. Mr. Long is our only second level 5 board member from Johnson County. The other one is Mr. Howard Carlton. So we've only had we've got two now, level 5 board members in, I guess, the history of them doing this. And TSBA has done this for years. So we are very proud of him, and I'm so glad he brought his certificate. So,
Perfect.
it gives something for the other board members to strive for.
And I know Dr. Simcox and the staff and board members had some input in that, and I appreciate that too.
Team efforts.
All right. Parents Coalition.
Yes, so due to the inclement weather yesterday, we were not able to meet. We usually meet on the Tuesdays before the board meeting, but we all switched over a little bit. When Tad and I find a date this month to reschedule, I'll let you guys know, and then I'll email if there's anything that needs to be said to the board, or I'll email you if you guys want an update anyway.
Good. Youth League volleyball program, Ms. Jennings.
Hello. I think most of you were on the board last year when we got the youth volleyball program going for the first time. Last year we came to ask permission to use the county gyms for practices and games. We had around 55 girls participate from 4th through 6th grade, so it was a really great success for having it for our first year. So I'm just here again asking if it's still okay if we continue to use those gyms. We are potentially thinking we may need to use Roan Creek. It really just depends on numbers. We only used Doe and Mountain City last year, and we used Mountain City Elementary for games. We're thinking about adding 3rd grade to the league this year and doing a 3rd and 4th grade league, and then splitting a 5th and 6th grade league because there was so much interest last year. So I'm just asking for permission to continue to do that.
Principals of the school have any problem?
They didn't last year. I would have to reach out again to make sure, but I don't see that being a problem.
Okay.
I didn't hear of any problems
Didn't have any
whatsoever.
problems.
No, and it's a great program. It's great for our kids.
You guys,
It's about like basketball, they don't have a problem as long as you
I mean, I
clean
don't
the
have any
toilets.
problem. I think it's a good program. I mean, it's just a feeder program, and I appreciate you being willing to do that. I think I have a vote for that. You have our permission.
Thank you.
Sarah, you do a great job too.
Thank you.
Report of student board member, Ms. Cruz.
Alrighty, so happy December, everyone. Can't believe that this year is already halfway over and that it's already December. It definitely feels like it. So I asked a variety of students what they were asking for Christmas this year. I got a lot of answers all the way from a car down to just wanting some clothes. So boys basketball, they will be having some games in this upcoming month. They will have home games on December 9th and 13th, and then they will have away games on December 12th, 16th, and January 6th. Lady Longhorns are going to have home games on December 9th, 13th, and January 5th, and away games on December 12th, 16th, and 19th. Our FFA has been very busy in this last month, starting off with our team traveled down to the Middle Tennessee State University where they attended the FFA State Horse Judging Contest. This is the biggest contest in Tennessee. There's around 400 participants. So our team placed 18th out of 79 teams in the state and second in the Eastern region. These team members included Emma Lipham, Jake Anderson, Julia Cruz, and Cora Johnson. Our alternate team placed 6th out of the state out of 45 teams and second in the region as well. Team members are Lindsay Yates, Lexi Faircloth, Luke Anderson, and Addie Ward. They also attended the Cultivate and Emerge conference. We had about 6 members go. This takes place down at Camp Clements in Middle Tennessee. It's a super amazing conference. Our greenhouse is having poinsettias for sale. As you can see, we have some up here. They're very pretty this year, awesome to decorate your house with or to just give as a gift. We also want to say good luck to our public speaking teams and our Conduct a Chapter meeting. This will be extemporaneous speaking, prepared public speaking, creed speaking, and job interview. They will be going to the district contest this Friday, December 12th, and our Conduct a Chapter meeting will be competing at regionals on December 16th. So good luck to all of them. We want to say a huge congratulations to our JCHS cheer team. They placed first in their division at the regional contest and earned a bid to nationals in Florida. So we are super proud of them for that. Our choir and band will be holding a concert on December 12th. This will be a conjoined choir between middle and high school. So definitely come out and watch them. And we want to say a huge congratulations to Mackenzie Dickens for not only performing in the All East Choir Festival, but will have a chance to participate in the All-State Festival in Nashville. So good job for representing our county. Our Battle of the Build team has been working on the last couple months to come up with a building. They brought this up from scratch and they presented it at the contest. They did receive the Chairman's Choice Award, which is super big. We had 4 participants go to the East Tennessee 4-H All-Stars Conference. This included 2 inductees and 2 active All-Stars. Congratulations to senior Katie Timms and sophomore Asher Millsaps for being inducted into the All-Stars. We have some important dates coming up at high school. Again, the choir and band will have their Christmas concert, so definitely come out and see them in that. There'll be no school December 22nd through January 2nd. And we want to say a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Julie. Item number 5, approval of the agenda. Is there anything on there we need to take off and look at separately?
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
I'm going to ask that item number 11 be pulled and tabled until next month. We're still trying to get some comptroller's approval and blessing on the use of this particular vendor.
Okay. Sounds good. Guess we have a motion for that.
And if that's the case, I'll make the motion that we table item number 11
Okay.
and approve the agenda, minus item number 11.
Okay. Everybody gather that, catch that?
I'll second it.
Okay. Got a motion to approve the agenda, minus number 11, we'll table. And we have a second. Any further discussion? Call the roll, please.
Miss Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Graver,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
Mr. Walker,
Yes.
and Mr. Long.
Yes. Consent agenda. Anything we need to pull off and look at?
I would like to, on the consent agenda, just note that we do have the Johnson County High School graduation date on there for approval, which would be Friday, May the 15th at 7 o'clock in the evening on the football field. And then also, I did want to note that we are going to have to change Tuesday, May the 5th to a virtual learning day for our students due to the election primary. Because of state law, we can't have our students in the building when they're holding election. So that both of those are on the consent as well.
How are we doing virtual? Do we have availability to do one?
We can do 2. We can do 2 for a school year.
Okay.
So we have to have approval from the commissioner, but based on this, she will approve that.
Okay.
I just have to have approval from the board before I submit it to her for approval.
Okay. Any further discussion on the consent agenda? Motion to approve?
I'll make a motion.
Have a motion to approve consent agenda
I'll second
and a second. Any further discussion? Call the roll, please.
Miss Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Graver,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
Mr. Walker,
it. Yes.
Mr. Long.
Yes. Item number 7. Discussion and approval of Z-Space quote in the amount of $20,147.12.
Yes, and I'm going to turn this over to Mr. Adams. This program is phenomenal. This would be purchased through our ISM grant for the middle school, but he was going to just share some information in case y'all had some questions about it.
We were looking for a tool to replace buying consumables, middle school for our career exploration program. I found this one. It uses all virtual reality to teach and expose different jobs and careers to students. They came from Nashville, did a demo with Miss Arnie and Miss Renor, who is the teacher there. And Miss Arnie Mayfield, I was there, but I let them do it because they'd be using it. You want to share some of the experiences you've had there, Miss Arnie?
I can tell you it's amazing for students that are interested in going into health, or our students that are interested in working on a car. You could pull the motor out of the car and it looked like it was right in front of you, and you could tap it down to every part. I actually learned something about my car while I was doing that, so if they can teach me, I'm sure that the kids can soak that up like a sponge. So it's an amazing project.
It's just a super neat program the way it is. Whenever I saw it, kind of remind me of watching Iron Man. Whenever Tony Stark took his little pen or did his hand, you have to use a stylus for this, but that stuff just pops out of the screen without the use of a headset. And you can put it everywhere. You can dissect different things. Virtual welding on there. You walk into a little city, walk into a building. There's different professions. They have its own career coach built into the program. So just a lot of neat things. If you get a chance, get on there, zspace.com, and go to middle school career exploration. Shows you all kinds of things.
Money comes from the grant.
Yeah, through the ISM grant,
Okay.
which is Innovative Schools Model.
Any other questions?
No, it looks like a fascinating program, and you just hit the nail on the head with the grant it's coming from. It's very innovative, it's very cutting edge, it's kind of pushing the limit of the ways that we can educate. I think it looks awesome.
Middle school kids are going to love it. They are.
Michelle, I'm totally coming to play with it at some point.
When will it start? Like it,
When will it start?
Well, we'll get it purchased. Hopefully they'll have it after Christmas. And what we have here is 4 units. So when we talked to Mrs. Moore, she said she usually has 15, 16 students in the class. And so that would work great for her group rotation because she had 4 kids in the class. So as soon as we get it after Christmas, we'll get her training set up and hopefully start using it in January.
awesome. My kid will love it. That's why I needed to know.
Hands-on experience.
Mhm. Without getting your hands dirty.
That's right.
All right. I guess it's discussion. Well, and approval.
Well, Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion that we approve the Z-Space quote in the amount of $20,147.12 for this software.
I second it.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion or question? Call the roll, please.
Miss Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Graver,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
Mr. Walker,
Yes.
Mr. Long.
Yes. Item number 8, 5-year plan.
Yes, this month's, I guess, thing of our 5-year plan is the Director of Schools provides monthly updates of school district events and, I don't have my glasses on, news through the Director's newsletter. That is something that I guess come about from the Parent Coalition, and we've been doing that it'll be a year in January. I've been doing that for a year. So that is posted on our website, on our social media pages, and also on our website. I don't know that people realize this, but our school calendar's on there. You know, I know people always say, well, when's this going on? When's that going on? Our school calendar for this year and next year is posted on our website. So just to let family members know that.
Okay. Item number 9, approve the following for collaborative conferencing management team.
We did the survey for the collaborative conferencing, and they got 53.6%. To be able to collaborative conference, they had to have 51%, so they did meet their quota. I did call DSBA. They are working with us because this is new to us. We've not done this. This took the place of the old negotiations several years ago. So Jennifer had told me the next step was for the board, for us to pick our management team, and then the teachers can pick theirs. And however many we have on our management team is the number they have to have on theirs. So we have 7 members on our management team. Angie Wills, which will be the point of contact, she'll be the lead. Dr. Imogene South, Mark Hageman, Herbie Adams, Leon Henley, Dr. Stephen Long, and Tina Lipford. Karen Ward her only duty is recorder for the management team, so we have 7 members of the management team and then a recorder. So I just need for you to approve that they'll be a part of the management team, and they'll work with the teachers' representatives, and then they'll come and bring you an MOU of things that they're looking, I guess, to have. And I did ask, because I know this, in the old days with negotiations, there was always a board member on there. Board members are not on the collaborative conferencing because they bring, you all are the approved stage. So.
Okay.
I freely admit I'm pleased we're doing this. When Mr. Long and I were in the delegate assembly, one of the resolutions was an attempt to try and lobby the legislature to do away with PECA. I was not a fan of that, and it was actually just been kicked down the road to next year, so there was no vote taken on it. But I do think it's very important that we keep our educators and our staff involved in things so they have the ability to bring things to the district as far as things that they believe would improve their job, improve quality of life for the kids, and things along those lines. I know it's going to be a lot of work on you all, but I do think PECA is a good thing. I really do.
Okay. We have any other discussion? Need a motion for approval?
I would make a motion to approve the collaborative conferencing management team.
I'll second it.
And a second, and have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Call roll, please.
Miss Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Graver,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
Mr. Walker,
Yes.
Mr. Long.
Yes. Item number 10, approve the sale of surplus buses. That's the end-of-life buses.
We'll turn that over to Darwin.
3 buses, it's end of life. They've outstayed their welcome,
Yeah.
in other words.
You just put those online? The
Yep, got deals.
Gov deals?
Yeah.
Well, ain't no sense for them to sit around.
No, there's not. Darwin, how many do we have to purchase for this year?
We have,
I know we've still got some in the. I know we've still got some in the pipeline.
yeah, we've got like 6 more on the way.
Okay.
I have received 1.
Okay.
4 or 5 more in March is their expectation date.
So do we need to? I guess what I'm asking is, do we need to actually start looking at doing an order for new ones for this year?
Possibly. I'll have to look at the book again tomorrow and
Okay.
I'll get with you.
That sounds good.
I know we were on like a,
We were on like a. What was the schedule at one point? But I know
it
things
was
that
3 and 7, and it was 3 and 2 years, and it was weird.
We have a list somewhere that when Dr. Long oversaw, we've got it somewhere I can look and see, but I know Darwin has it.
Yeah.
But we still have several.
Yeah.
It is, I think last year was the big year, if I remember
I
right.
think so.
Yeah.
We got 2 last year. That's ordered.
Okay.
What's the turnaround when you order them until you actually get them?
That's,
Do I even want to know the
that's
answer to
sort
that
of
question?
laughable
We're about
to
2
me.
years out.
Yeah.
Wow.
It used to be quicker than that, though, but
It's not.
Used to be, yes.
yeah, it's not anymore.
Used to be weeks.
Huh?
Used to be weeks.
It used to be weeks, yeah.
Well, I remember from one of the budget committee meetings, EMS said if they order an ambulance, it takes well over a year and a half to get it.
Yeah, fire trucks are like
Even
2 or
longer
3
lead
years,
times.
yeah. Crazy. Okay, gentlemen, ladies,
I'll make a motion that we approve these buses for surplus to be sold as the district sees fit.
I'll second it.
got a motion and a second. Any further? Call roll, please.
Miss Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Graver,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
Mr. Walker,
Yes.
Mr. Long.
Yes. Budget update, Tina?
Taking a look at your local option sales tax and your property tax collections. And as you know, those kind of running behind. But taking a look at October, once again, sales tax collections were up from the same time last year, from 136,239 to 193,388, meaning an increase of $57,149 from the same time last year. So the revenue continues to increase from the sales tax. Property tax was $190,745, which was down a little bit from this same time last year, but it could just be that people are waiting till January, February to pay their taxes. So I still look for that to come in. And your packet, which is your summary financial statement by fund, if you notice, that looks a little bit different. We're required to have an upgrade, which was basically a change to the accounting software. And we are all still learning this accounting software. But if you'll notice on the summary, on the first page, it has assets and liabilities, which wasn't listed on the former one. But if you'll flip over to the bottom of page 2, you'll see where the revenues for 141, which is the general purpose, begin. And if you'll flip to page 3, I've highlighted the percentage of the budget that we have received revenues, which is 28.53%. No revenue has came in yet for November, or it has not yet been posted. Revenue has come in, but the November revenue has not yet been posted. And then if you look at the bottom, is the expenditures for 141. We are 30.26% expended. Actual expenditures for the month of November, $4,486,112.51. And I did that for each of the programs. I highlighted the expenditures and the revenue for 141, 143, and 145. 142 has to be run a little bit differently, so it's on its own printout attached to the back. And if you have any questions about the new printout or just the budget in general, please feel free to give me a call.
And actually, Tina, they've tweaked this a little bit so it'll look a little different even again next month.
Any questions for Tina? Thank you again. Do we have any public comments turned in? Okay.
Okay, just a little bit, facility upgrades.
Okay.
Rob, the clicker's not working. Oh, there we go. The ag shop is coming along really nicely. They've put the gas line roof in. It is underway. And these were taken 2 weeks ago, so it's probably complete by now. We have our meetings with them tomorrow, so we'll get new pictures tomorrow. The roof insulation and membrane has been installed. On the armory, the cosmetology area, you can see they've blasted for the windows. And they were painting when we were down there last time. The fire department connection has been installed. And that is the multi-use room. They've been painting it. That's the big room in the middle that.
Okay, it's well, I guess they call it gymnasium or the
Yeah,
auditorium.
yeah. That'll be what's shared with us and the county, and, you know, the community can utilize that. So they were painting that.
You know what? The blue does look pretty good.
It's different.
It's different.
Yeah. The Rome Creek windows, the project is complete. So thank you, Leon, for keeping on task with that. But that project is complete, and I know Ms. Long is very happy about that. So just a little bit of update on our facilities. Just a reminder, in front of you, you have poinsettias from the FFA. I wanted to say Merry Christmas to everyone. The first semester does end next Friday, and so does school for Christmas break. It'll be a half day. Teacher work day will be on Monday, January the 5th, and our students will start back on Tuesday, January the 6th. And on behalf of myself, Dylan, and Connor, I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. And it's been a wonderful first semester, and I know next semester will be just as great, and I do hope everyone has a wonderful holiday with their families.
Mr. Walker, you have anything?
Just like to say, I appreciate everybody's the jobs you do each and every day. Too, would like to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We'll see you in January.
Mr. Walker has a birthday next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monday.
Holly?
Oh, I'm glad you knew my name.
Or what's your name?
I appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you and your families enjoy a great holiday. I know holidays are not always easy. I'm experiencing that right now. But I pray that you all can make the best of whatever situation you're going through.
Mr. Green?
I'd just like to echo something Mr. Long said at the beginning. Just remember the reason for the season. Remember the reason for the season. Enjoy the time with your families. We appreciate everything you all do. You work your tails off, and it means more to a lot of people than you may realize. But just God bless y'all. Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Again, I'll reiterate what everyone else has said. I mean, we appreciate staff. If it weren't for the staff, our students wouldn't be where they are. We can't say enough of that. And again, wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I'm going to do a little bit of reflection here. This is my 4th year sitting here as a board member at Christmas. And I'm going to tell you, in the 4 years that I've sat as a sitting board member to represent this county, the district, my districts, as well as represent the kids and the staff, this is the first time in 4 years that I feel that we have a cohesive, functioning board, and I appreciate each one of you for what each of you do to help promote our students and our staff, and I can't thank you enough.
Thank you, Russ.
Appreciate you. As they all said, it's always amazing to be able just to go out and look. And I've said it for years. I've been on the board a long time. You just walk out in the schools and look at the cleanliness of it and the way they're kept up maintenance-wise. Yeah, the buildings, the buses, and how the kids eat, the cook. It all amazes me how it all works together. Not only the educational part, but the things you don't think of and the things you just take for granted. It just works together, and it works well, and I appreciate it. And you don't know how much I appreciate it. I don't even think about it. I just sit up here and just let it run. It's easy to forget about it, and I feel like sometimes I do, and I don't want you all to think that I do, but I always think about it. Every time she calls me at work, I get a funny feeling in my stomach when she calls, because something's wrong, because she don't call me unless there's something wrong. But I do appreciate everything you do, everybody, and you all. It's good to sit up here with a fine bunch and do what we do. And like everybody said, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Need a motion?
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
We adjourn.